Hello and welcome back to the Byzantines. In between episodes, I have actually read the patch notes that I said I was going to read, and it added 4 changes. The first change was a bunch of bug fixes all relating to a certain childhood event that was firing too often, and it was really annoying for people who played as children characters. However, we haven't played as a child during this new patch, so we didn't see it. But in theory, if an event is firing a lot, well, then it's going to make the game run worse, so that was pretty good. The second thing that the patch added was this little bit in the prisoner section, where you can now see these buttons again. It re-added them. Fantastic. That's great. What else did it add? Well, it, I believe, added, or it fixed, let me see, I need to find somebody who's unmarried for a second here. You're unmarried, right? Yeah. So it fixed the thing where you couldn't see all the traits here. Or at least I think that's what it did, because I think it was related to the fix that they've got, which says if you had too many traits, it would push other traits out the window. So I think that's what's happened here. So this person should have, yeah, no genetic traits, but now we should be able to see genetic traits there. Yeah, there we go. So you can now see both of them. But I think what was happening is these traits were then pushing those other traits off the visible bit of the window, which was then causing them to not show up, which is good. They fixed that. And the last change that they made was to the commander traits. Now this one is a little bit more impactful, and it's the one that I didn't notice and we had a chance of noticing. They have now added descriptions for how you gain experience in different military commander traits. Let me give you an example. Reckless. So you don't see the description here, but if you hover over one of these, you gain experience in this track by fighting against armies that are larger than yours. It was actually a question I had in the back of my mind. I was like, why are you not gaining any experience in this? I thought it could be due to this character existing before the patch that added in the different markers here, but no, it's because we never fight against armies that are larger than ours. If we want this to go up, we have to start taking riskier fights. That's definitely interesting. What about the other ones? Rough terrain, gain experience by fighting in hills, mountains, and wetlands. I gotta say, that makes a lot of sense. How about Master of Logistics? What do we reckon here? Fully supply an army? Gain experience by leading an army while moving across the map. No, literally just lead an army and move. Alright, well that's pretty easy then. Do we have any other commander traits? Let's go to some of our knights and have a look, just out of curiosity. Desert warrior. I'm going to assume fight in deserts. Brilliant. And master of deduction. Organizer, move around the map. Yep, exactly. So it's actually the same as logistician. So if you have both of them, that's actually really good to level up quickly. Anyone else? That's organizer again. Siege. I'm assuming siege. That's going to be my stab in the dark. Complete sieges. Great. Anything that's a little bit weirder? I'm trying to remember what any of the traits are. Winter warrior will be fighting winter. I'm almost certain. Or forest fighter fighting forests. Yeah. Sure. Whatever. That one's fairly straightforward. What's this one? Rough terrain. Okay. Well, we've seen that one already. That's reckless. Wow, we really don't have a lot of variety. Oh, there we go. This will be for raiding, because it's raider. Okay, so they're all pretty self-explanatory, except maybe reckless. Although I'm assuming that there isn't, and this will be fight religiously, right? Yeah, fight against people of other faiths. There is another one that matches reckless, which is like, is it cautious? I want to say it's cautious. Cautious leader. I'm assuming this is the opposite, so fight against armies that are smaller than yours? Yeah. Wait. I fight against armies that are larger than yours. That doesn't make any sense. The reckless one makes sense. You fight against an army that's larger and therefore it makes sense, but this says do not take any unnecessary risk. But you gain experience by taking unnecessary risks. It seems like this should be the other way around. Anyway. Cool. Anyway, yeah, so patch in general, pretty good. Also, like 2 out of the 4 things were things that I was specifically complaining about, which is great. I'm very happy with that. A patch tailor-made for me, which is good. Thank you, Paradox, for that one. Now, there was a question in the comments, or a statement in the comments about stables and how they weren't very good. I would like to give my defense of stables and why I build them. Now, I will say, before I make my defense, that on this one, it is the 6th building that I built, and I have other ones that I have a lot more buildings, and I haven't built this. So, I'm not giving it that much of a defense, but right now, I just want you to think about what's valuable for us. And money is not valuable. It's not valuable in the slightest, because we're making 730 a month with a legend, right? Money's not valuable. So immediately, everything that makes you money, not valuable. Things that increase our army size, incredibly not valuable, mainly because the main bulk of our army could be men-at-arms from the other thems, which means that actually, we don't need military, and we don't need money. We need development, and I built the development ones, but we also probably don't need fort level. Nobody's actually sieging us. Like, we don't have a small enough amount of terrain that we would get any benefit from fort level. So, stables goes up in value a lot in this circumstance, because stables gives you these bonuses. First one is army movement speed. This is huge because it means that wars are quicker. The benefit of quicker wars is you can declare more of them, and you can get to where you need to get to quicker, which helps when you're on a large scale like we are. And the second one is travel speed. Now, I believe there is a cap to travel speed somewhere. I don't know if we've hit it on this character, but we've definitely hit it in previous playthroughs. But travel speed is incredibly valuable because it means that activities which you have to travel to, again, are shorter. We can go on a trip, we can travel somewhere, we can travel back, and we can be on to the next thing so much quicker. That's why I'm valuing them. I don't really care about this. This bit at the top doesn't, like, do anything for me. This bit in the middle, I mean, yes, it's kind of good if I was to station anything. I don't even station my men-at-arms. I mean, I have men-at-arms to station. I have, like, a ton. I mean, I station these ones because it has a pop-up, but in reality, I could also station all of these men-at-arms. I haven't. I could. There's nothing stopping me, but I just haven't done it. So, yeah. That's not really giving us any value. And then the levies. Levies are pretty much pointless for us. Like 325 levies, that's not even going to move the scale in any direction. So, yeah. I'm building these purely for army movement speed and travel speed, effectively. But I think they're okay-ish if you focus on light cav otherwise, but yeah. They're valuable to us because it saves time, basically. And that's good. Also, it has the other benefit that the later in the game you get, like we are, we're actually fairly late in the game, the slower the game gets. And when you declare war, it gets even slower. So there is a benefit in being able to move quicker because it means you don't notice that as much. Also, this one's just been hiding here this whole time. It looks like it's a civil war, but it's not. These guys are just sitting here. Oh wait, are they an empire? Or are they a kingdom? Oh, they're a kingdom. Just been hiding here this entire time. -1? My god, they might actually accept vassalization. Wait, difference in military strength only +19? Not +20? Are you serious? Well, if I wait a month, they might just say yes. Just wait till it recalculates the military. Flamenco Emperor? No. We'll wait just a little bit. There are some other options that we can do as well. Just clear those out. Right, end of the month. I am going to get this guy to apologize to me and settle the legend, get 2% spread chance. Spread to 97 right now, which is pretty good, but I think it's actually, like, ready to go apart from that, or almost ready to go. Yeah, 23 months left, so we're going to need that to speed up a little bit. Ah, we can vassalize somebody. That's not who I thought we were going to be able to vassalize, but sure, I'll vassalize you. These guys? 1-0. How do I get a little bit more? I need the tiniest, tiniest, tiniest amount. I mean, cultural acceptance would be the obvious way. I guess I could learn his language. We are able to learn 17 languages. So I guess I will learn his language. Anything else we could do? Convert him to witchcraft? I probably can't do that, right? Because I'm already doing the learn language scheme. Unless I can do 2 of these schemes. I actually don't know. Let's try it. I can do both of them. Right, let's do those and let's see whether either of those help us. Right. Because if we can get them for free, we'll get them for free. Just because it's more interesting. We know that we're going to have to spend some time anyway on this character, effectively waiting for death. So, yeah, we might as well do some interesting things while we wait. Also, talking of doing interesting things, we should probably build. Although I do love how I said that money is useless, and then I'm like, yep, time to build more blacksmiths for a little bit more money. Anyway, that's what I'm doing. And yeah, I suppose that one gives me development. That's fine. This one, more development. That's all right. I can't upgrade either of these, can I? Nope. Back down here. I guess I can't upgrade the cities anyway. I can only go up to city level 3 even on the ones that are my culture. Let's get more stables. More blacksmiths. I guess blacksmiths increase our levy our knight effectiveness. Let's replace this. Hill farms. Definitely do not need that. Can't get windmills. Is there anything worth getting? No. Maybe these get us something later, right? That's hill farms. Hill farms get us development growth eventually at the next level. Or at 2 levels up. Yeah, alright, I'll build them. That's fine. We're already mostly built anyway. Oh, and estate. So these things are mostly built. Let's go for the next one. The next one is even more diplomacy lifestyle experience and enables the ingratiate family scheme, although we already have that. Yeah, okay. That's the only new thing is the extra percentage here. How quickly are we getting these? Every 9 months we get a new perk. Ooh. I think we're going to get a gust and then maybe switch, but we'll think about it once we get a gust. Right. Nothing but malice and lies, we'll say to that one. We can transfer someone to someone. That seems good to me. Right. I also just had an idea. What's your culture? Culture is Magyar. It's over here. Who holds this? You're Bulgarian. And you hold this directly, do you? You hold the land underneath it? You do indeed. Oh. Well, let me just... And this land is definitely that, yeah. Let me revoke your title. Why can I not revoke your appointment? Not my direct vassal. Hey, Zaporizhia? Yeah, I'm gonna need that vassal from you. Thank you. Alpine Greek. Holding this land. It's odd. Blackmail. Yeah, whatever. Do it. Tell everyone I killed somebody. See how that reflects on us. Oh, I can vassalize them. Oh, never mind. I don't need your person anymore. Yeah, hey, Zaporizhia? Funny thing, you can have this guy back. Wait, actually, let's wait for this. Yeah, you can have this guy back. I didn't need him, apparently. These guys just gave in. Now, the Magyar Confederation doesn't exist. I think it's going to be a major issue for you. You're also not tribal, so I can't do that. I could revoke it, I suppose. Yeah, I'll revoke it. That seems reasonable. That's my kingdom now. Thank you. Right, now we're going to destroy that kingdom, I think. Where are we? Yeah. Goodbye. Right. This is now part of Ruthenia. So I will grant you that. Wonderful. Right. Seems good to me. Anyone else want to be my vassal? I'll send you a gift anyway, just to see. No? You're at war? You're at war. Charla? Charla does not want to be my vassal. Well, Charla. You're definitely in land I want. I think I might just declare a war for it. Really? I think that seems like a good idea. You can do an inspection. I can upgrade my legend. Well, I'll definitely do that. Let's declare a war and then do an inspection. Yeah, I'll just holy war you. I think that seems reasonable. Inspection. We're going to do an inspection to here because it's recently dropped a bunch of development, so we want it to go back up again. We'll do a survey intent. Anything else that I can grab that's new along the way? Not unless I'm willing to go to Siena. No, I think I'm fine. Right, off we go. Your schemes have been frozen. Oh, I don't need to do these anymore, actually. No, I neither need to learn his language nor convert him to witchcraft. Also, because I revoked that title, it gave me new core artifacts. The Arpad Dynasty banner. Don't need that. I'm not Arpad. Get rid of that one. Get rid of this tapestry. Crime and punishment. That's a very, very, very small amount of development growth. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. A letter from the Ecumenical Patriarch. Nope. Not important. Right. So now we're off on that one. Let's have a look at our travel speed for a second. I just want to see if we're capped. No. So we're still gaining benefits from travel speed. I don't know what the cap is. It might not exist anymore. Because when we did it was when this system was kind of new. So I don't know whether they removed that cap or something. But yeah. There was definitely a point where our travel speed did not go up anymore. But I was also optimizing to make the travel speed go up as far as it could. So, you know. It was kind of my fault. So, anyway. Let's make somebody else lead. Let's go with... Well, you're good. The person who's leading is the best person. Right, we're off. Only takes us 44 days to get there. Challenge for an artifact. How good are you? No, I'm going to say no because you're better than me. House gain military victory. We now know every single time our house wins a victory because we get influence. Ah, so it doesn't just apply for us, it applies to anybody in our house. Huh. That is, I'm happy I didn't get it earlier. Let's just put it that way. That's going to be a lot of pop-ups. We could always, like, manually turn them off, but... Yeah, wow. That's also interesting how much influence we're going to gain. I can take over his guide or we'll find another path. I'll find another path that's going over the ants. Another court now speaks Greek. I'm just going to lose some stress because I can and she became my friend. That's nice. Finished a bunch of stuff. Wonderful. Got some more renown. This is about to finish as well. He learned Norse. Well done him. I'm now going to get this one. And that gets us the max amount of monthly diplomacy lifestyle experience. We're now at 7 months a perk. 7 months a perk is actually crazy. Right, and now we go to their capital. Right. We can transfer somebody to somebody. That's probably due to my house winning that war. Wherever that war was, it probably got us some land. Or killed somebody. One or the other. We'll get this. Here, we'll get that one. Work our way down here. Get yet another thing. More stables. Hebron. Grab this. Right. Prisoner. I'm just going to demand your conversion and let you go. That seems good to me. How are the factions looking? They still exist. Well, that's something for them. They do still exist. So, there's still some people willing to fight against us. Right. Gain some more renown. Now we sit here. Nice. Now we've won. Enforced demands. We've now taken all that land. I think that's as far as I wanted to go, basically. Yeah, I mean, you could argue that I should, based on what I said, we could take this, but also you could argue that the Volga River goes up this way, and actually west of it is here, and that land we took there doesn't count, so... Anyway. That makes sense to me. Let's give away all of this land. We also get a pop-up every time we win a thing, telling us we got influence. That's interesting. I need to create the duchy, huh? I can't create the duchy. Well, you know what? And give this one away as well. Nice. Wonderful. Because you're at war or something? Why can I not create... Or maybe I just don't hold enough land. Oh, they just consider us hostile. I see. That's fair. We probably are a little bit hostile. Right, back over here. 1 day till it begins. We got investing in development, which is perfect. My goal is to improve the bureaucracy. Development's down to 36. It was at 40 at one point. I'm going to say that the poem's really heartfelt, and I really read it all the way through. 100% of the poem. We choose this one. Sometimes we're now just recognizing the events. That's okay. I will choose this one. What's this? Celebrate other cultures? I'll definitely celebrate other cultures. Gives us a ton of stuff. Let's do that. Right, I've lost my court jester. Well, that's no fun. Let's put somebody else in here. That is going to be my vassal. He's going to be a little unhappy, but you know what? It's not my problem. Well, I guess me being unhappy with him being the jest... Or make him a little unhappy. Yeah, so it's not our job to make him happy. It's his job to make us happy. That's what I was trying to say. I'll just give some money for that thing. For a 95% success chance. I thought I heard a pop-up that required us to do something. Oh, it's in here? Oh, but we don't have to do anything because we're currently traveling. Wonderful. Wait a couple of days, and inspection is concluded and was successful. That now gives us even more development growth. Wonderful. That should be back up to 37 now, or yeah, it's back to 37. It's going up by 6.4 every month now. That's a lot better. Wonderful. Estate, we've now finished that. How quick is this going now? Oh, that's just time to next perk is 4 months. Oh yeah, I need to wait till it's empty to see how long it takes for a full perk, but that's still pretty quick. I think I got it wrong previous time I looked at it. Let's grab a little development here. Sure. And then we'll go through these again. More blacksmiths. Nothing there. Get this one. Oh. There we go. Get this one. I can't remember what game it was that had... I was thinking there for a second. The reason I opened the character finder is I was thinking, wait a second, isn't C confirm? Am I thinking of Crusader Kings II again? It's one of these types of games. Right. Okay. There we go. Clear that out. And off we go. It's definitely not this game. I can tell you that. It opens the character finder. Any idiot could tell you that. These guys need help. Are we going to help them? Yeah. I killed all the bandits. Well done, me. Is it these ones in the middle that need to... Oh, it's these ones, probably. Nope, can't figure out which one... Ah, there we go. Trying to figure out which one still needed built in. Was it... I think it might have just been Giza. Despite 3 buildings finishing, I think that's the only one that can actually upgrade anymore. Oh yeah, how long is it going to take you to finish? 16 months. You still good? Yeah, you're still good. I just gained military victory. They want an alliance? Not really. Give me some money. Right. We'll choose this one, which delays us by less time. We've arrived back. Wonderful. Challenge to a board game. I decline, because I don't want to do that. How are you doing in your war, by the way, against Visby? The war against Visby, for whoever had it, has ended. It's now Denmark declared their war. Denmark has a lot more troops. Denmark also has a pile of cash. They just don't know it yet. Here, have another, chunk of money, Denmark. Let's see how you do in the war. I'm assuming they're not going to hire anyone, but it will hopefully mean that they won't just lose some of the physician there. Also, is there a disease up there? No, everyone's just ill. Alright. That's fine. There are some diseases in our realm, but none of them are particularly worrying. Do you want to be my vassal, by the way? No. Do you want to be my vassal if I declare a war on you? To like seize your de jure titles? Just, hypothetically. Right. Raise men at arms. Wait a second or two. Early prevention was a success, which it always is, pretty much. If you have somebody who's good at the job. Right. Gain more renown due to our legitimacy. Now we're going to move over here, beat up these guys, head to their capital. Straightforward win here. Also, the other benefit I should say about stables that I forgot about, because your army movement speed is quicker, it means you get less situations where you're just chasing an army around. Like, even if they try and run away, you just kill them. Which is very useful for decreasing the length of wars. Also, we're spread to 255 baronies. This is starting to really spread. Supplies burned by accident. Gained armies lacking provision for 5 years. Due to what? That's just a random one. Just randomly, just like, screw you. We're going to grab August. That gives us a bunch of benefits. Do we want to stay in the diplomacy tree? What would we get? Don't need this. Don't need this. Don't need this. Maybe embassies, but no. Definitely don't need that. Don't need that. So don't need anything in diplomat. Family hierarch. Don't have any children. Don't have... I actually don't know if we have anyone who... No, we still have some people who count as close family. Don't have any living children. So this side is pretty bad. I think grandchildren count as close, so maybe we've got some there. Don't have that many friends. Yeah, so this I think is no longer good for us. We've got what we need in here. Martial, absolute control is incredible. Here, administrator is pretty good, I guess. Honor to serve is pretty good, I guess. There's something else in here that's good, right? No, I'm thinking of somewhere. I'm thinking of scholarship. Here we could do schemes if we want to. I'm not really that bothered. In here, learn on the job is pretty good. Yeah, add counselor skills to our own. Learning per level of devotion. Yeah, there's definitely some good stuff here that we could go for. Scholar is really nice for the development growth. We should maybe do that. Yeah, that's maybe worth it. Then here, we could always go journey. That gives us access to the monument expedition, so another traveling thing. I'm going to go here, grab absolute control overseer. That will give us the stewardship so we won't lose any land. Then 3 years after that, I think I'm going to switch to wandering, grab ourselves monument expedition. I think that makes sense, if we're still alive. So let's grab this. Which one do I want here? We no longer want the attraction opinion as it doesn't apply. Control growth doesn't matter, so I guess I'll just grab flat martial. We gain a perk every 12 months because we're about a third of the way there. That doesn't add up, but it's close enough to not be worth worrying about. Right. Right. Defeated all their armies, and now we just siege. Wonderful. There's a leak pox. Oh, that is on our capital. Isolate capital. What type of pox is it? Smallpox. We're not immune to that. Yeah, we might want to enter seclusion when we get back. You learn Norse. Cool. Let's enforce our demands. Dismiss. We seized a thing. It's in our royal court now, which we will now destroy. Right. Shirvan is now held by this guy, and he's fine with it. Like, he's pretty happy with us having given him that stuff. Right. Now going to enter seclusion. Locks the door. Now we chill. How's your war going? You're sieging it. Well, that's pretty positive compared to where the previous war was. So you'll get that in 5 months. Wonderful. You want to be my vassal? Nope. You're not in a war anymore. Oh, see, it was you who was in a war. You are in a war. You're in a war with Denmark over Gotland. Alright, well. That's cool. Guess I'll just zoom out. What's this? Yeah, what are you doing here? Your liege is dead? What? Well, that's messed up. His liege is this person who is dead. They died over 100 years ago. Their liege is Basilius the First. I can't even declare war for this land. Because he's not the liege. The liege is this guy. And he's dead. Well, that's not good. Oh, I don't know what we did to zoom in there. Did I click to show? No. How did I get there? I have no idea how I zoomed in. Was it on this one? I have no idea how I zoomed in there, actually. Alright, well, whatever. Well, that is broken. Obviously. That's not good. Are we able to declare wars while secluded? Yeah, but not on people we have truces with. Well, I mean, we could. It just wouldn't be good. Cordofan wants to be our vassal. Because he's more of a vassal of us than Cordo then. Right. Hey, guess what? You know that contract you signed? Invalid, actually. Invalid. Right. Also, you want to be admin? Well, actually, you want to be my religion first? How do you feel about that? Yeah. Then how do you feel about becoming admin? Using influence? 70%? We'll take a 70%. That worked. Wonderful. This guy just lost a war to this guy. Cool. Well, keep chilling. We can vassalize West Star 4. Well, I mean, if you say so. I'm going to spend influence so I don't have to convert them. Yeah, I'm worthy of the legend. I mean, we're worthy of every legend that we create. I'm just going to demand that you convert. Wait. Yeah, that's fine. I forgot, even though I don't have to change their contract, I do still have to actually ask them to convert. Hey, you want to be admin? Yeah, I thought you might want to be admin. Spend some influence to make that happen. I can be a true hero. Yeah, I'll be a true hero. That sounds good. We can increase the quality again. 11 months left on it. I suppose I could spread it a little bit more. In a week, hook on me. What are you part of? You're part of Darfur. Can I create Darfur? Yup. Alright, you can have a hook on me. Hey, other person in Darfur? This guy? Yeah, I'm gonna grant you the whole thing. Yep. Wonderful. You want to be my vassal? No, you probably would have had I not given away Darfur so quickly. That's okay. Salamat, you want to be my vassal? Yeah, kinda. I think he does want to be our vassal. He's just like a little off. I entered into an entrenched regency, which I had forgotten had that little drum roll. Right. Nothing here. What are we at? So we're at... Oh yeah, let's do a little development check. 48, 43, 37. But the further behind this one gets, it should be getting more and more benefit from with neighbors, right? Or from neighbors. Yeah, 0.6. Wonderful. 10 months left on that. How's our fascination going anyway, as well? About to finish. About to get another 10%. About 6 months out. Nice. Okay. Oh, I was building. That's what I was doing. I got distracted by the development number. This one, upgrade the trade port. Isa will upgrade the Caravanserai. Upgrade the orchards. None of these need upgraded. Alright, it's just these three right now. The three in Egypt. Cool. Wait, I'm able to hold 26? Since when? Well, what did I get the extra domain from? Oh, support from Regent +5. Oh. Never mind, it's because I'm in a Regency. That's since when? Since about 2 seconds ago is what it actually means. How far are we out on that? 10 months. Okay. Yeah, internalize that. I will forget it immediately, but theory I've internalized that. 9 days left. And I lost my bodyguard. Need a new acclaimed knight for that position as well. New bodyguard is going to be... I was seeing whether our granddaughter was good enough to be our bodyguard. Do you have smallpox? Yeah, you can be my bodyguard. That seems reasonable. It's the price that I'm paying for not dealing with smallpox is that we're just giving them nice stuff. Right, you're 8 months out. Cool. And now, the Duchy of Visby. Wait, why are you only at 63%? Wait, does Visby hold more than one piece of land? Hold Gotland and Faroe, which is a barony title. Oh, there's two castles here, I see. They are, however, about to win this battle, which will give them 100% war score. Let's have a little look. Yeah, that was it. Cool. Right. Then we'll wait. Reflecting on God, I lost some stress. Lost my court artificer as well. You might be wondering why I'm not getting the extra, or I'm not using my extra domain. It's because we're going to lose it very soon. So, why would I bother? We're just going to have to give away the holdings again. And as previously mentioned, we don't need the money. So, that's alright for now. Nah, we're not going to let everyone join our court. We're just going to, like, tell them that they don't need to. And they'll believe us because we're very believable. We're such a friendly fella. Let's upgrade this, get some more plague resistance. Invited to a wedding? Absolutely not. I'm not going to a wedding. I'm hiding from disease. Right. Chill a little bit more. You got the land. That is great. So Denmark's now expanded into that. Anyone declaring wars on these guys? No? Still don't want to be my vassal. We can't offer them religious exemption, I think, is the main reason why they're not saying yes. I mean, you're not saying yes because you hate me, but some of the others aren't saying yes because of religious exemption. You have a war being declared on you. You're defending in a holy war and you're about to win it. Oh. Well, if I'd spotted that one earlier, I could have helped, I guess, but I didn't. Steward of Epirus needs a worthy successor. I will seek one, because this is the one that has very strict restrictions. Right. Cool. Trying to think if there's anything that we need to do while waiting for this disease to leave, but not really. We're kind of just waiting for the disease to leave. Banking we've now got. What do we need next? Castle Baileys? That'll get us military buildings. Yeah, that's probably it. Let's go Castle Baileys. Next tier building seems good. Right. Clear those out. Martial perk got. Wonderful. Absolute control. So currently we're making 634. 634. So in theory, everywhere that we've got control will now get us more money, and vassals will no longer refuse the directives. Let's go. 634 turned into 724. So we made 100 gold with that. How much of a bonus is it? Absolute control is 10%. Alright, but it's 10% after everything else, which is nice. So, yeah, makes us a lot of money, essentially. So that's good. Happy with that. I get the next one here. Which, what does that even do? More political scheme chance, more money. Yeah, I think it's the last one we need to upgrade in our estate as well. And then for the next part of the estate, we need advanced magnanimity. Advanced magnanimity. That must be in this one, right? No? Wait, where is it? Wait, let me go back to this. Oh, no, already I'm already constructing. Oh, never mind. I was like, what is that? But it's what we're building. That makes sense. Neighboring ruler won a war. Finish merchant halls. I can become a healer and a miracle worker, or I can not do that and not have any chance of dying. That seems like a much better option. Right. Disease is still sitting in our capital. Our capital has a I'm going to decline the ask for governorship. Does it have maxed this? No, it's only got 62. It did have max in it at one point. Would we have max if I switched my physician onto it? I have an extra 15. That 15 might get multiplied. No, it won't. Yeah, I don't know how we had max that one time, but it might be because we had an event or something that popped up. Anyway, I now have a worthy successor to this. There we go. Wonderful. And now we chill. And we wait for this to disappear, which it looks like it is. We're waiting like another 6 months or something till we can get this legend done as well. Cool. Someone got the wise man trait. That's actually our court physician got it. That's good. Transfer this person to Norway. I will do. Alright. I don't know why I just finished building. Was it down here? Might be this one. Build it. And the rest of these fairly empty. Ah, we finished building that. Okay. We need cranes. I think I looked that up previously. Cranes are in this one, right? Yeah. And we can't get this till much later. Yeah, we can't get this for another 110 years, so unlikely we're going to get cranes. I would say. At the current rate, I would say very unlikely. Especially as we are not progressing that many years per video currently. Promote culture task in Metzovo is now finished. Huge. So Metzovo, and by extension, all of Metzovo's sub-holdings can now be upgraded. Although I think this one could have been upgraded anyway. I don't know why it's been sitting there that long. But yeah, that's pretty huge. It's one that we've had for a while, so that's now actually our culture. So let's just do a check. So our culture. All of these are our culture. This one is leak. So we could convert this one. Seems like an idea. The other option is that we put this guy onto... You know what? I'm going to put this guy onto here for now. I'm going to try and improve our development here. Because I think it's going to make it go really, really, really quickly. It goes up by 16 per month with that because this gives flat bonuses, so all of these apply to it. Now we do get the existing development penalty onto that, but that's still giving us an extra 2 per month that gets multiplied by, well, all of that basically. So yeah, that's going to be huge. I think that's worth doing, at least for a little bit, just to get it back into kind of line with everything else, because it lost a lot due to the disease, and we need it to be at 50. I'm still a couple months off, right? Yeah, I'm 4 days off. Okay. At least I wasn't that far off. Right, increase quality, complete. Wonderful. So, you know where this one goes. We now evangelize to the realm. So, all of this isn't our religion. So we will now evangelize it. So some of that should have converted, but I think some of this converted down here as well. So wonderful. Next up, Legendary Shrine. Now, we need to figure out where we're building that. Is there anywhere left here that doesn't have a special building? There is. Vela doesn't have a special building, but we don't hold it. These two have special buildings. Okay. So that's Epirus. Metzovo. That's, again, not held by us. Nicopolis. This one doesn't have anything. So I'm going to switch this to be the capital temporarily. We're then going to clear space using this. The Legendary Shrine. That looks correct. I hope it was the right one. Yes, it was. We're now going to switch this back to being the capital, because that was our original capital, which was the only reason we're keeping it as specifically the capital. Did that also give us an extra building space? Wait, do you get an extra building space when you turn them into capitals? Wait, let me just test this. So, move. Wait a second. That's not intended. That is definitely not intended. Okay then. Yeah, that's not how that's meant to work. That's, yeah, because I noticed it on that one. Well, that is very intriguing. So anywhere that has low amounts. I think this one has a low amount. If I make this the temporary capital. Wait a day. Wait, oh no, don't move realm capital. That's devastating, although not that bad as the Byzantines. I need a new chancellor. Okay, so it didn't work for that one. It only works for Dalik. So it's definitely a tech that we have got does that. Well, that's interesting. Because this one's just leak. Yeah. This is Dalik. There's nothing we can do there because we can't move out and in. This one's Dalik, though. Do I hold a lower title here? No, but what I could do is I could revoke that appointment. I can then make that the temporary capital. Wait a second or two. Oh, click off and on. No, that didn't do anything. So it only did it in our original holdings. Maybe, I'm just forming a theory here. Maybe our original holdings should have had more building slots, and it didn't properly update it when we got one of the techs that increased our building slot, like this one. So making it the capital and switching off of it gets it to evaluate how many building slots there should be. That's my guess. Although now I have two... Wait, I have two empty ones here now. Wait. How did we get another... How did we get two? Wait, I got two, but there's already constructing in this barony, but I'm not already constructing in that barony? Wait, which one was it? It's this one, yeah, but I'm not already I'm constructing the city here. That's weird. Don't know what we did. I'm going to assume it's fine, but, yeah, I don't know what we did. Extort subjects. Definitely do that. Do I need to do this anymore? No, we're maxed out. Well, the benefit is I get learning lifestyle experience. Yeah, so that's still worth it. I just don't need it for the miracle worker trait. Have I got anything in here I want? Oh, I guess we could be a defender of the Orthodox Holy Site again. We are making 1,200 and the 2 has fallen down slightly. So I think we could probably afford it. Yeah, let's do this again. Why? We can evangelize the realm and build another legendary shrine. Cost me 300 a month, but alright. Seems reasonable. Okay, pause. We can get divine guidance here and dangerous to know. Or swearing that I do no harm will put people at ease. Let's get dangerous to know. Makes enemy hostile schemes take longer, which is probably good because we have a lot of those. You use your weak hook on this person. I already have a weak hook, so I would use that to make 450 gold. Yeah, sure, let's do that. Heresy. I'll convince these people to make my legend cheaper. What's this? Oh, a new artifact. Oh, the new artifact I picked up but didn't look at because we've got like 5 of them now. Wonderful. Alright. We could declare some wars up here, right? Yep, truces are gone. Well, that seems like an idea. We're finished here as well. So finish the estate. Grab this one. And Cairo, we'll have a look at other buildings we can build here first. Let's build windmills. This is all fine. Wait, did I miss one that I can build in? No. That's all fine. Wonderful. Right. There was something else that somebody asked, by the way. They said, why don't I hold a funeral for one of my dead children? The reason is that funerals give us nothing that we want. They are just a waste of time for us currently. Opinion, don't need. Stress, don't need. Piety, don't need. Legitimacy, don't need. And they don't give you, well, basically anything beyond that. So, right now, they're just not something that we need to do. I guess it would give us the thing in, for, like, hosting an event in a holding, but even then, like, don't really need that. Is this disease gone? It has. Oh, and we're already out of isolation. Oh, right, we could definitely go then. Now, can I take your stuff in a single... Oh, I can also do... Where are we? Reassert the Holy Mission. Nice, we can also now do another Kingdom level Holy War. So you, can I take your stuff in a single war? No. No. No matter what I do, I cannot take your stuff in a single war. You? Again, no. You're yes, because you only hold a single piece of land. So I could just do a duchy war on you. Or like a de jure duchy war. De jure duchy war. So those 2 bits of land are fine. These 2 bits I need to do something with. The rest of it's not worth looking at. You're really just going to be like doing this, huh? Yeah. Alright, that's fine. Held by a dead person. Right, so let's have a look. I was just thinking of what I needed to do here. Child ruler? No, you're 17. Could have fooled me. You're currently in his court. How about this person, Helgi? Welcome to court, Helgi. He's a claim on 2 duchies. Wait, do you hold 2 duchies? No, you both only hold 1 duchy. Wonderful. That's all I needed to check. Helgi, welcome to court. Next up, Minkus. Who is your person? Who's going to join me? You're the claimant for the other one. Is Helgi on this list? No, he's not. Alright, how about this guy? Yep, wonderful. Welcome to court. That guy arrived, and Helgi arrived. You're allied to a random host. Okay, so press Helgi's claim. Next, Inskas. Press. Oh, Helgi does have a claim, but only on a chiefdom here. Press Karuz. Here, we will declare a duchy or a de jure duchy war. Could have declared a de jure county war. It doesn't matter. They cost, I believe, the same. Or they should, yeah, they should cost the same, and they do cost the same. Yeah, because the duchy is, it just costs how much all the individual county wars would cost. Most of the time, unless you have something that causes that not to be the case. But we don't, so. Figuring out where I want to raise my troops. Might raise them in Constantinople. There we go. Raise all men at arms. They instantly raise. Get on the boats. Get to the major river. Wait, come back. Get to there. Get to the major river. Stay on the major river. Go here. Wonderful. That seems like that'll be nice and quick. Let's see how quick it is. Takes a while to get on the boats, but once we're on the boats, we just, yeah, we fly, basically. So, on, and we're already halfway there. Wonderful. Bunch of buildings have finished. Those the ones in... Well, that's a building here is finished. Next, this one is finished. Cool. And then the other ones are doing like city centers and things, which are taking longer, I think. Yeah. I believe that's correct. Just checking I'm not going crazy. Right. That's all fine. Back up here. And now we're going to attack into this one. Well, actually, you know what I might do first? Let's go beat up this army. Oh, that was a new cadet branch for our family. Clear these out. Pharmaceuticals according to somebody. We will repair that one. We can transfer someone to someone else. We'll do that. Right. Beat up their army. It's very quick. Now head up there. Yeah, we lost 3 troops in that battle. Yeah, not good for them. A lot of new powerful families. That must mean that there's like a lot of people on the edge, right? There's a lot of people on the edge of being a powerful family. These guys are actually starting to get a like pretty solid separation into third. I think these guys used to hold, well, I think they used to hold Syria, but I think they used to hold it independently. I think they used to hold a lot of that land. Huh. Cool. Anyway. That's not quite 100%. Head to the next one. I was ready for that to be 100%. We employ both strategies because there's no reason not to, because we have enough martial that just happens. We seized an artifact. Thank you for the renown. We destroy the artifact. And we can siege the next thing. Then we'll head to their capital and siege that as well. Might even catch that army there if we're lucky. Might not. We'll see. We're not going to catch it currently, but close. Right. 16 days, then we get to the next one, siege it, and that's the end of that. Right, bunch more buildings finished. I think that was the city centers finishing, actually. Yeah, there we go. Let's upgrade watermills. I don't need to look at those ones. Giza, we will upgrade the orchards. Yeah, I'll upgrade the stone quarry here. Make building construction costs cheaper, although actually that's not what that does right now. It makes building construction time quicker, which is good. Right. Down there. Oh, I don't need to hold this city holding. I can give this away again. Yeah. No, we don't need to hold it. I only held it to test. That's fine. Grant that one away. Oh wait, why do we still hold 26? Support from region. I can ask for intercession from our head of faith to get rid of this. Or to help with this. I'm just going to leverage my piety. Does this say ruler cannot rule by themselves? I think it did say that. Why? We're not incapable. Or we wouldn't be leading an army, right? Incapable? Sort by rank? Nope. Doesn't apply to us. I don't know why it says we get rid of this. I guess that might be because we're currently leading an army. If I stop leading an army, can I get rid of this? No. Huh. Weird. Yeah, because it only happened because we entered seclusion. So I don't know why it thinks that we can't lead the army by ourselves. Or sorry, why we can't lead the realm by ourselves when it lets us lead an army. That's weird. Cool. Why did we not get this? Oh, we did get this. They're just separately in a war with us. Oh, I see. That's weird. Also, I just realized we're giving everyone in our house influence, which is then increasing their stats thanks to our dynasty legacy, which is then, yeah, going to cause them to perform better, which is, yeah, fantastic. Right. Well, this is... Well, White Rus doesn't exist. You want to create a White Rus? Smolensk is your part of White Rus? It is. Alright, well. Let's create White Rus and then give it to Smolensk. Actually, wait a second. Any of you guys not tribal? You're not tribal. Right. Are you admin? No. Well, I'm still going to give you White Rus. You actually gained 0 extra vassals there. I'm just going to give them some of the ones that are around the area. Didn't give us them because pretty much all of these guys hold some land which isn't part of White Rus. But that should be... I can't move the window. There we go. Right. Cool. Yeah, that should be that sorted once we're out of the war. Then we can just make them admin. Probably need to do a little check of everybody at some point and make sure everyone's admin. Right. Keep moving our way up here. New martial perk. Oh, that's the wrong one. We'll grab Overseer. Overseer gives us more plague resistance, but also more martial and stewardship. And we have even more stewardship. Right. Head up here and defeat the army. And then 20 days left. Oh, we actually already got that one. Wonderful. Force demands. This person should automatically have been, yeah, put underneath or whatever. Land given to the right person. Over here. Right. Now we just travel very quickly across the map. Prisoners need ransomed. We'll do that en masse. Right. Reopen this. Some of these things are still finishing, so we'll wait on those. Secrets are being exposed. Cool. Clear this. Realm will lose land if vassals die. Extremely doubt, but okay. Well, we'll have a look at who they are in a second. That's 100%. Enforce demands. Right. That looks good. I mean, they could join the realm that doesn't exist, I suppose. That's definitely a possibility. Hold court. Odin? So where's Bodin? Your primary heir is... Yes, that's not true. That you won't lose land. This guy will get it, but he's an adventurer group, so you won't lose land. And Velsk? Same thing. No, that's not true. I won't lose land in either case. As far as I'm aware. Because I shouldn't lose it to adventurers. They should become landed underneath me. So, that's all fine. Let the traitor be known to all. Continue just chilling for a second. Wait for all of these to sort themselves out. Learn Norse. Or somebody learn Norse, sorry. Right. Continue ransoming people. Get a couple more out of our prison. You, I'll ransom. Ransom. Can't ransom while I'm doing the others, so I will get a weak hook for you. Right, clear those out. Grand Tournament Inspection. Weird that the Regency is not endable still, but let's wait a second or two. Right. Huh. Cannot rule by themselves. Can. Currently was ruling by ourselves. We got some negative here that's just applied. Ongoing heartache. No. I would love to know what traits I had so I could find that out, but as far as I know, we had infirm, which shouldn't do this. Huh. Anyway, we're making a ton more money with the Regency, I guess, so that's fine. We have, I think now, all the land I wanted. We could grab these 2 bits of land just to clean things up, but yeah. In terms of getting the land from the Roman Empire... Oh, that's not controllable land. That's just wasteland. And it's because there's a because there's a... what's the word I'm looking for? Because there's a tyranny war going on, it doesn't show it belonging to either side, so that looks like it doesn't belong to us. But yeah, if we look at the Roman Empire land that needed to be held, we definitely hold it. In whatever way that you would describe it, we hold the Roman Empire land, I think. Which is good. Now, we're just missing 2 things. First is the development here. This is already up to 40, by the way. Which is why I felt like increasing development was worth it, because, yeah, that's going up very quickly. It's at 45. That's at 49. So we're going to get to the point where we can get rid of backwater very soon, at least on these 3. I actually don't know if you need just 1, or whether you need it on all. Yeah, also I was looking at the wrong thing. Yeah, those all have backwater, this one doesn't. I'm hoping that we can, if we have it on 1, we can remove it. We don't have the thing. Wait, reconfirm the grain dole? It's already active. Yeah, why would we need to... What? I guess you can do it every 25 years? Is this just an event you can fire every 25 years? I guess so, because you get this bonus. But I guess the only way you would lose it is if you lost Egypt? Huh. Anyway. Weird. Yeah, I don't see anything that says that we'll be able to do this here. The event just doesn't exist, so we will have to wait until yeah, wait until we can inherit it. We still don't know who's going to inherit our land. Who's current favorite? Current favorite is this guy. Not really related to us at all. Yeah. When we're looking at succession, by the way, we're going to have to look at 2 things. First thing we're going to look at is like who we want to play as. The second thing is who we want to hold the empire, because we want the empire to be held by somebody who is going to hold it together for at least a month or 2, but also who has no amount of fame, so he can't make it the Roman Empire. So we'll figure that one out. Anyway, for now, I think I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.